Hey guys, what's up? So we are back in Lufkin. Been back for about 2 days now, and I'll be honest, I'm a little pissed off right now because I've had, yeah, thanks, Rudy. Anyways, I had two people watching the animals while I was gone. Aaron and a friend of mine named Catherine. Now, I've asked everybody except for Aaron because I can't ever get a hold of him, and Cat only comes during the night because she sleeps during the day. So her husband watches their baby, and she goes to work at night. So when she gets off work at night, she comes by and deals with the animals. She didn't even know the beehive was here, and she's actually scared of bees. So I don't see why she would even be near the hive. Aaron, on the other hand, usually comes during the day. I don't know what Aaron did, and I'm not calling you out, Aaron. I'm just saying I don't know what, for the most part, what you're doing because you only came during the day, and you haven't answered your phone the last couple of days. So it's kind of hard for me to figure out who did this, but basically my hive was literally in two pieces sitting on the side. So because of that, the sun came in and started to melt the wax that was inside the top part. And when I came over, there's flies in it too. So now I spent 2 hours last night or two before the night fell trying to get as much honey out of it as possible on the top ones because some of them were so infected I couldn't do nothing with it. So I figured, okay, if I at least get the honey and the wax that doesn't have any fly larvae in it, then it will be fine. And so I've gone through, I think, at least 4 or 5 frames. I'm not even done with it. I gotta get back to it here in a little bit. 4 or 5 frames of honey and comb, just trying to get as much honey and fucking wax out of it as I can before it gets infested with larvae and whatever. So I'm very fucking pissed off because I spent $200 on these bees alone and another 200 and something dollars just to get the main hive, plus another $50 to get the extra box to go with it. So, and I mean, everybody's gonna say, oh, it's your fault, you shouldn't have left. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but the bees should have been fine on their own, as long as nobody went around it, especially those who don't know. Aaron would have been the only one, really, and again, I'm not calling you out, Aaron. I'm just saying, in general, if what you told me was true about having experience with bees, he would have been the only one around them, if he wanted to. So, to come home and to find the beehive knocked over is really what pissed me off the most. And then the other thing was, and I don't blame my parents for this, they probably didn't know, but the garden I used to have right over here on the other side is gone. Cucumbers, corn, everything's gone. They mowed the whole backyard while I was gone, which I did not want them to do. And the reason for that was obviously because of the garden, and B, with my sheep over here, Sean, he usually eats the grass anyways, and you know, like I said, fucking grass is gone. And then my compost, look, my fucking compost is gone, and this is not from the chickens, because what's out here right now is them from scratching it out, trying to find something to eat the last couple of days. No, when I came back, there was nothing in the composter. It's like, what the fuck, you know? And again, I don't blame my parents, even if they did do it, because they didn't know. They're not previewed to this. But, you know, I gave certain instructions to those who were involved. You know, this is what you need to do. And I said, if you see anything out of the ordinary and you need to know what to do, let me know, and I'll tell you what to do. Apparently, nobody followed through with it. So, anyways, we put an application in for the state school. I should be expecting a call from them tomorrow because they're desperately needing people over in the kitchen area, which is what I'm licensed and used to doing anyways. So I'm waiting on that. And if that doesn't work out, I guess I'll just go to DoorDash. I just gotta wait for their stuff to come in the mail. So, yeah. I think what makes this bad, really. Outside of what I said in the last video, I probably would have stayed for the simple fact that I found out from Half Track, who's one of the hobo queens. She's been going there for 25 years now. A really good friend of mine, and I love talking with her daughter, who's a former hobo queen herself, and I love dealing with her family and stuff like that. I found out from Half Track that Xena is actually now in the registered. So there's a thing we do, for those who don't know. There's a kind of like a ceremonial thing where every year in Brit, I think it's usually either once or twice a year on that same week, we'll go out to the cemetery to honor the fallen bows who've caught the westbound. And I guess they were trying to keep this a secret, and I guess they told me because I wasn't going to be there, but they added Xena's name to the list. So when we're there, try not to cry. When you're there, they call out everybody's name that's on that list, regardless of who it is. And apparently, because of the fact that Xena was on trains with me and she was around the country and everybody loved her at Brit, they ended up adding her name on the list, and I think they were trying to keep it as a surprise for me because I was going to be there, and I talked to Half Track about it last night, and she said she'll go ahead and film the whole ceremony for me so I can hear Xena's name called out. But yeah, I wish I knew that. I would have stayed, really, just to hear her name being called out for something like that. And yeah. By the way, if anybody's asking, I didn't get punched. I was actually, see, the problem with the bees is I think they're dying now because there's a lot of dead ones on the ground over here. Sean, what are you doing, buddy? Anyways, there's a lot of dead ones on the ground, and so I didn't really need my smoker that much. But a bee actually ran into my face right here, and when I was trying to move it off my face, because I wasn't wearing my suit, it actually stung me. There's something right there. I can't tell what that is. Oh well. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't get punched. I'm only bringing that up because I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments, oh, he got into a fight. Nope, got stung by one of my bees. I mean, hell, even Millie, one of my chickens, is over there partying the carcasses right now. So anyways, I gotta go. I gotta work on a few things. I'll see you on the next video.